My fellow Americans, why are we the way we are? There's a lot of shit going on in all of our lives, yet the same things keep repeating and happening over and over and over again. And for those that are still listening after the first 20 seconds, I'm not going to bring politics and geopolitical crap into this. I'm talking about you and me and the things that you hear and see and what's going on in today's world. If a lot of you have been watching my videos lately, I've been getting a little spicy. That's what the whole series is about. And there's been some very interesting dynamics and data that I found, not direct data, but information that I have found out from people commenting on my posts and commenting on others' posts. Lei Deng, for example, had posted about some insurance and she got absolutely thrown everywhere. People coming at her and telling her that why is she the way she is and that she needs to be better and just do better. Come on, people. What are we doing here? We're all trying to do our best. My posts, when we're talking about my content specifically, the last time we were talking about AUM charges, commissionable products and charges for advisors, retainer models, fee-based, whatever you want to call it. All of these advisors coming out and essentially attacking my point of view and what I was getting at. The funny thing is, I'm doing that on purpose. My marketing is on purpose for a few reasons. One, it's on purpose to do exactly what it did. Bring attention to it. Share my stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring more engagement because it's going to reach more people. And then those people that are actually reading it and the feedback that I've gotten is continue doing what you're doing. You're bringing the realism out in the world, specifically when we talk about money. So yeah, I'm obviously going to keep doing what I'm doing, but it's a very interesting dynamic that we'll have people in the comments attacking other people. We're all humans. We're all trying to do our best, and we're trying to do it in the best lens that we possibly can while providing information to others. Does that mean every piece of content that we create or every word that I say is for every certain person out there? Hell no. But it's for you to understand where you're at in your situation and maybe you can learn something. Maybe you know someone that would help. Or at the end of the day, you just be able to have more knowledge to take that step further. But for those calling everyone out and saying that's bad advice, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're dumb. Do better. Be better. You shouldn't be saying those things. You're not in the right place. Stay in your lane. All of those other comments, what does that help us? Where does that get us? There are millions of people in this world that don't get anything. They don't read them. They don't see any of our posts. They don't truly get the true advice or even understanding of what it is. So we've got this giant demographic out there that has no idea what's going on. So they just listen to whatever advisor who pushes whatever they have or whatever consultant or whatever business. And then we shit on the ones that are just providing information, not out there saying it's the best thing in the world. I'm bringing attention to it. I'm asking a question. I'm asking them to ask questions of their planner, their advisor, the people they're doing business with, their therapist, you name it. We need to be asking more questions so we can do more for each other. So why are we the way we are? Why do we love to shit on each other so much and pull each other down as opposed to lifting each other up? Well, we'll go ahead and lift up those celebrities. They damn sure need it. They don't. Small businesses do. You and me do. People feeling alone at home right now are the ones that need lifted up. But we don't. We'll shit on them. We won't share things. We won't reach out. We won't have those communications. What are we doing? A little shout out to my brother, Rob Younger. And I hope you get to listen to this one and watch it, which I know you will because you comment on all my shit all the time. Recently, we've just been having more conversations, right? Actually calling each other more often. And it's not about anything. We're just bullshitting, same thing over and over again. But it makes you realize how important just talking is and having those communications, whether that is on social media. By the way, follow him on LinkedIn. He is hilarious. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, which I am out the ass, very, very, very biased. However, he is hilarious. It's this shine of light, this ability to just communicate, let alone sharing something and talking about something, a topic you may not know about, asking questions publicly that you might not know the answer to without feeling like you're going to get ridiculed. That would be amazing for us in our society. Granted, now you're all saying here going, you said you weren't going to talk about politics and geopolitical crap. Okay, let me back up a little bit. I will in the terms of there's a lot of things going on that are harming a lot of us. You know what they are. You know what's going on. You know who's in charge. You know who's leading the circus. Okay, so we understand that. But as people, we can come together. We can be here for each other, regardless of those differences. Because at the end of the day, that's all we have is us as humans to help lift each other and take us to the next level. If not, the rich will keep getting richer, I promise you. They're going to be more powerful. And there's nothing we can do about it. So I'm not talking about politics in that regard. The rest of what I was talking about wasn't politics either. But if you put the politics lens on, it's the same exact conversation. So do me a favor. This episode's different than others. Maybe share it. Maybe comment. Let's have a conversation deep in these comments about what I'm talking about. Why are we the way we are? Do we have to be this way? Is this the end all be all? Is this where we've come to in nature of just pulling each other down as opposed to lifting each other up? Or have we been kind of forced into this and forced our hand? And now it's time for us all to rise up together and understand that we are in this thing together. We can help each other out and we can reach further. I don't know. Maybe we should try it.